Yee. I wanna do the side quests. Ugh. Aren't you the students from that military academy, was it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping you might be able to help us with something. Could we ask you a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does it have to do with you? We're visiting this town on a field study as students of Thor's military academy. We would very much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourself handle difficult everyday situations. It seems a perfect opportunity for an anecdotal case study and could prove most invaluable to our education if you permit it. Alright, stay here, see what I can do. Looks like we might be able to hear what they have to say for themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura. Times like these, we need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault the student for wanting to learn after all. But now comes the hard part. This makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. And even more importantly, what they don't say. Right. I hope you appreciate us taking time out of busy schedules for this. So what do you want? And make it quick, I'm a busy man, you know. He's not even trying to keep up appearances. Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident at the market this morning. Would we be correct in assuming that the provincial army will be conducting no further investigation? So all you can really ask? Is that all? Should the armed forces charged with maintaining peace in this region not be taking this matter more seriously? Laura, I'm not sure. I've got a big mouth for someone your age. It seems to have a lot to learn about how military units actually work. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the provincial army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you, the number one priority should be to enforce the will of the region's ruling lord, Duke Alborea. As member of the provincial army, the will of the nobility is absolute. We're just following our orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase? So you're saying as long as the petition isn't withdrawn, the Grand Market isn't something you have a duty to protect? Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers, we follow our orders, that's how the military works. And we don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs. This is nuts. Does he even have a tiny shred of shame? I was hoping we'd be able to get something out of him, but it sure doesn't seem too likely anymore. So is that it then? I hope this has been enlightening. Now if you excuse me, I have a job to do. Wait, would you mind answering just one more question? Elliot? Fine, ask it. Well, do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant, all he had left was that one sample. What are you talking about? The merchant from the capital, Heinz, was the one who was planning on selling accessories. What? What did you just say? What are you all looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I was not the impression you had investigated the matter at all. How peculiar. We only discovered what each of the merchants was intending to sell a short while ago ourselves. Sir, we have our own ways of finding these things out. You do well not to underestimate us. Now we've wasted enough time answering your questions. We're leaving. Do you think the fact that they know what each of the merchants was selling means they did investigate the matter after all? But the burglary happened last night and was only first discovered this morning. Basically, I don't think there was an opportunity during the time for them to do any digging, not without running into us. Agreed, I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Though that would be easy information for them to learn since Duke Alborea must have issued permits for both stalls. It's true, and the army would have no trouble gaining access to transactions records for something like that. But why would they bother? Maybe they need to know so they could prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident at the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot was a coincidence either. It was probably done to get them to start fighting, so they could get robbed while there was tension between them. Basically to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. The two merchants were being used all along. That seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the provincial army has shown no interest in actively working towards a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So they waited for things to get out of hand and showed up to force both parties into an uncomfortable truce. Eventually, the merchants would get worn down enough that they'd feel like they have no choice but to withdraw the petition. This is turning out to be an even shady situation than I thought. Yeah, but thanks to Elliot, I do believe he finally uncovered the truth of the matter. There was indeed some very quick thinking that you displayed, Elliot. You'd make a fine military strategist. I just got lucky, that's all. So what we know is the provincial army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of this crime. The only way to solve it once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. But if this was carried out by members of the provincial army, that's not going to be an easy task. No, I don't think anyone from the army was directly involved. The soldiers here are far too proud to dirty their hands with such escapades. I tend to agree, really. Whoever the culprits are, I doubt they're still here in Celtic. There just aren't many viable places to hide such a huge volume of guns without them being found. Yeah, it's a good point. Really escape by train? No, they can't be. Boarding a train with that much merchandise would raise suspicion for sure. It's been less than a day since the burglary happened, so they can't have gotten far. Maybe we should ask around on the main roads and see if anyone saw anything out of the ordinary. Someone suspicious may have been spotted leaving or even entering the town. Sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let this cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it. God damn it. West. Ich muss noch mit den Leuten reden. Kitty cat. Lulu, are you okay? Look what the nasty man did to her. Something the matter? I was just chasing after Lulu near the west exit of town, and there was this weird man asleep along the side of the street. A weird man? To sleep in the midst of a bustling town like this obviously danger suggests he must possess formidable skill. Oh, I was just really drunk. This nasty smell coming off of him nearly made little Lulu faint. That's terrible. It really was. I don't know who he is, but I have to keep an eye on Lulu to make sure she keeps her distance from him. So he's not from this town then? I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. Never seen him before that. Really now, it sounds like a leader if I ever had one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day and isn't instructor sir, then we know he's not a merchant at the very least. Yeah, I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look near the west exit and see if we can track him down. Still can't go. Ugh. There he is. Drink! Bring me another drink! PoE, this guy reeks. How much has he put down? It's only midday and he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble pulling off a robbery. Sir, you're right. We can help you back home if you'd like. Shut up, let me alone. I'm just a good for nothing who just lost his job. Looking after that nature park was my whole life. Nature park? I wonder if he's talking about the Lunaria nature park we saw yesterday. Oh, you kids know it? You see, I used to be a park ranger at the old place. And then you lost your job? Yeah, out of nowhere too. I gave my life to the job I did, and then he just came and took it out from me. The damn official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You can't just take a man's livelihood off him like that. It's not fair. The job was my life. My life. Yes, you can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree, it hardly seems fair to take a man's job away from him without good reason. Right, I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a better job than me. Kids? The string here last night too, see? A bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out of the town through the west exit. Weird thing was they was carrying a bunch of wooden boxes too in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell you. You don't think they could have been? The nature park, I wouldn't even have considered it, but given his size, it would no doubt be the perfect hiding spot. Yet I'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise undetected. The men standing at the entrance yesterday were probably there as lookouts. And if the provincial official was the one to tell him he was fired, that's practically smoking gun. I said, is that something useful or something? Don't know what I said, but if I help you out, why not buy me a drink? I would suggest you start trying to sober yourself up instead. There's a good chance we may be able to recover both your park and your job. What? We know our next stop. As soon as we're fully prepared, let's head out to the Lunaria Nature Park. Right. So, wir starten mit der Quest hier drinnen. Okay. Nope. Kelly Grant. Okay, no, still Kelly Grant Market. Excuse me, would you happen to be Lizzie? That's correct. Does that make you the students from Force who the market manager said would be coming then? Yep, that's us. We came to say about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course, I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in hopes that one would come back to pick it up, but no one's come to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask you if we happen delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? Accept. We'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet that I found then. Yeah. We be sure to take good care of it. I assume you already inspected the contents? I did indeed. Fortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner. Looks like it was inside anyway. Well, naturally there was mirror in it. Like a lot of mirror. This isn't just chump change we're talking about. The other only thing was a train ticket to Hamburg scheduled for tonight. Sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we can do with that as our only lead though. I believe the train ticket is potentially our best lead. Yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask the station? Yeah, considering it's for a train that leaves tonight, I imagine the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. So... After entering the station, they asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries regarding the lost property. Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seems to match the description of what we received too. Guessed when the inquiry was made? It was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic claiming that she was in a complete loss without a value in its contents. What I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone too. I get why she would be in panic then. Did she say anything else that could lead us here to her? She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a third check, if I recall correctly. It's the other cook right down the street. You can't miss it. How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves. Okay, let's go ask Margot. Hey, there's something the matter? Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. Let me explain the situation to Margaret and ask if anyone here had come along looking for the wallet. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle. Bad time though, she just left. That's unfortunate. But we have her name now, at least it makes life easier. True, all that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned that she'd be searching us the rest area in the Grand Market next, so we want to head there. Make sure you return to her, okay? We will, let's go. So, the Grand Market, wow. Duh. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for a wallet, would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now. You know where she went then? Unfortunately not. She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on Adios now, though. Does it help you out at all? I think there's only one place it could be. Shall we make our way to the church? Seems like our best bet for now. Yeah. Church. No. There. Oh, Adios, please have mercy on my poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on? Heaven knows I'm near in a place like this. Looks like we found her. The tragic heroine act made it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we'll have to interrupt her. Excuse me? Just who are all of you? Well, you can't turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any. Please calm down. We just want to ask you something. Are we correct in assuming that you're Annabelle? I am. Thought so. You wouldn't happen to recognize this voice, would you? The short Annabelle wallet. That's my wallet. Where did you find it? Will you see it? Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear that a merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe from me, however. Kindness reminds within people's hearts after all, it would seem. Looks that way, yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amount that you'd like in return? You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like. I don't think we can accept that. Your thanks alone are enough. I see. Well, about this then. I purchased it as a souvenir at the Grand Market before the Great Wallet Search began. I see no reason you can't accept it. In fact, I insist. I hope you find it useful. Thank you. We gratefully accept it then. You're very welcome. Thank you again for finding my wallet. So you managed to find the honor after all then. Thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough. I'm glad we could be of help. Please excuse us then. Haben wir irgendwelche Dinge am besten? East, West, das sollte haben wir schon. Für Quake Club haben wir auch schon. Warum ist Rock Eater zweimal drinnen? Das müssen wir versuchen. Okay, ich kann mal versuchen, ob ich den Button des Bath bekomme. Ansonsten ist das nächste wieder erst im nächsten Kapitel, sag ich jetzt mal. Wir müssen noch zum Farm.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
Right. Let's go.
No.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Here we go! Arcus!
I can do this.
Right!
Feuer.
Arcus! My turn!
One burning session.
Go! All right.
It's my turn. Turn. Now!
An opening! My turn! Let's go!
Gotcha!
Of course!
Got it.
Shatter! Off guard!
I've got you!
Go!
Ich hab einen Fehler.
Arcus activate!
Right! Now!
An opening!
Sehr gut.
When in doubt,
Great!
Das war das Questmonster. Gut, dann gehen wir auf die Suche nach dem Pfad.
Come on then!
Go!
I can do this.
My turn! Of course!
My turn! Okay.
Watch out, guys!
Go!
Right!
Right!
Oh, wait. Ich weiß nicht, ob der fliegt oder nicht, deswegen. Ich muss danach einfach fangen.
Right.
Fangen, genau. Ja.
Go! There!
Right. Go!
An opening! My turn! My turn!
Yeah.
Go!
Oh, yeah,
Now's our chance!
I'll pick you up!
I can do this.
kill it. Kill it with fire.
Right! You still have a lot.
Okay, das ist das Farmhaus und da kann ich angeln. Oder habe ich schon geangelt? Thank you. Red Moon Rose.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Ich habe schon gefischt. Okay. Ich kann eh nicht weitermachen. Oh, they're gone.
Doesn't seem like anybody's here. I wonder what happened to those bossy guys who were here before. If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
This woodland is too dense to reliably intuit whether anyone awaits within.
Yeah.
What's this?
It's...
A bracelet?
How did a bracelet come to be in a place such as this?
Just as I thought. This bracelet has the same design on it as the ones that the merchant from the capital was planning on selling.
Really?
You're sure?
Positive. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was designed by the same person. Care to give a second opinion on that, Laura?
I'm hardly qualified to weigh in on recent trends, but there do seem to be a number of similarities between this bracelet and the merchant's goods.
So the fact that it's here means...
Yeah. It's extremely likely the culprits we're looking for are inside this park.
Sure seems that way to me.
Poor Elliot.
It only opens from the inside. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
Are you going to destroy it?
Will you be able to?
The lock seems quite solid, but my sword should be strong enough to...
Wait. I'll do it. I can get it done more quietly.
Oh?
Really?
Well, what are you going to do?
The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School's 4th form. Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Seriously?
Wow! You cut it right in two!
I did. Thankfully.
Spectacular. It's an honor bearing witness to one of the skills of the 8 Leaves School.
Thanks, but I'm still more or less a beginner. Anyway, we don't have much time left. Let's head inside and see if we can find them.
Right. We need to find them before the sun starts to set.
Looks like we can still make it after all.
Excellent. Come then, we must make haste.
Yeah. Neuer Dungeon, neue Monster. Und Schatztruhen.
There's tons of little stone monuments in here.
Yeah. What do you think they're supposed to be?
I imagine they were made by the animists in this province.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Here we go!
It's my turn.
Right!
My turn.
Here we go.
Bye-bye.
That's that. Ha! Sich! Sich!
Bottle Scope, thank you. Lass da rein, dann gehen wir mal rum und dann da oben rein. Sehr schön. Oh, da.
Ha! Sich! Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go. Arc.
It's my turn.
My turn!
Of course.
I can do this.
Of course. We should keep going.
So. Dann hier.
Ha! Ha!
Jelly schon.
Sich!
Now's our chance! We can do
Sehr
this!
schön.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
Kriegen wir uns leider mit Schade.
Of course.
Naja. They're dead.
Go!
It's my turn.
Right!
Of course. You still have a lot.
Sich! Ha!
Mit der Truhe reden. Why can't I talk to the treasure chest? Treasure chest.
Sich!
We have nothing to fear.
I can do.
Of course not, but they're insects.
Go!
Of course.
My turn.
Right.
Bye-bye.
My turn!
Bye-bye. Oh,
Here we go.
Right.
bye.
Go.
An opening.
Bye-bye.
Right.
My turn!
Almost bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Is everybody okay?
Nice. Nice. Sehr schön.
Oh, a treasure Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight!
My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up!
It's my turn.
Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß, was das mit
Right.
Chest ist.
My turn.
Zeit speichern.
My turn.
I can do this.
I did it.
This way's a dead end.
Ja, I don't care. Das
Yeah,
ist
this
Chest.
park covers a lot more area than I was expecting.
Doch nicht. Ich war der Meinung, das wäre kommen wir dann später. Aber hier gibt es nämlich auch Monster-Thron. Ja gut, aber sie
It's
haben
my
nicht
turn.
gesagt. Ups.
My turn!
Right.
Tonight
Here we go.
Treasure Chest.
A challenging foe.
Sich!
Be careful. This one looks strong. Right.
Here we go. Huh.
My turn.
My turn! Now!
Gotcha.
Behold, my...
Ja. Genau, weil genau. Die können nämlich. Oh, Panda.
Go.
Almost didn't see you back there.
Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Right!
Go.
It's my turn. Right.
Right!
Elliot, please.
It's my turn.
Lisa! Thank you.
Right. Is that nicely done?
Sehr schön. Aber bevor wir jetzt in den nächstes Gebiet rübergehen, ich weiß nicht, ob da schon der Boss kommt oder nicht, würde ich sagen, was das heute erstmal mit Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel und wir sehen uns dann das nächste Mal. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao.